They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. Why is there a cake here? It was my birthday. What happened to this world? A netherite ingot. Yeah! A fission reactor. Brine is obtained from... yeah, I think I'll just use water. Water, I'm sure, will be fine. Stats. So I can set the burn rate, which presumably affects something. Again, nuclear reactions, not my field. Logic adapter, handle redstone, activate when powered. Excess waste, damage critical, insufficient fuel. Alright, so presumably I can set this to when it has high temperature. When the reactor reaches high temperature, turn it off, and therefore presumably stop it from damaging it. Let's go with 2 aqueous accumulators, surrounded by deep slate. And then 1 there and 1 there, activates them both. Connect and connect. I do need to set those to output. And is that now filling with coolant? Yes, it is. Apparently. Invisible coolant. Just as all coolant should be. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, I wonder if the fact that the rods are there blocks it. Let's try like this instead. So glass back in there, all back in there. Alright, hopefully that's going to fill quicker. That is very, very slow. Maybe it's because I've got slow pipes. Boom, go quicker. I think that sped it up. Boom, go quicker again. Yeah, that definitely sped it up. An atomic alloy. Boom, go quicker again. So this is the best pipe I can have. And I'm fairly sure that is going very, very quickly. Is it worth having a third one? Because that is still going to take forever. Break the glass, stick that in. Oh, it kept it. Good. So now I have another one of you. And a bucket. Just grab. Can I? No, it's getting exported too quickly. Wonderful. Bucket of water. And there. Oh yeah, I need to... Boom and... Boom. I should have thought this through before using the atomic alloy on half of what the total would be. It's filling up reasonably quickly, but I guess the important thing is that the increase in coolant matches the output, like the usage of the coolant. But if I've understood this correctly, that will cause it to turn off when it has when all the coolant is gone, or when it uses if it's not getting enough coolant. Or I'm wondering. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna break, and break to put in another 3 of these, and pipe those as well. Is that cause it? I think that's going up even quicker now. So there, and there, and there. Alright. Load of ultimate. So that's going up very quickly now. It's coming out of all 4, all 6, I can count. And then, presumably, therefore I'm going to have the fuel input and the waste output on this side. So let's have the fuel coming up here. Right in this corner, that's convenient. This will come out of there. It's already filling, good. And then this will just go straight up to here. And then into there. Do I want to put it in now? I guess so. So is this now filling with... It's full. Wow. Okay, so that has a capacity of 32. I guess I can activate it and see how quickly it uses this stuff. Ooh, I suppose I should probably work out what I'm doing with the nuclear waste before I activate the reactor. There is a radioactive waste barrel. Tell me about that. Safely store radioactive waste. Safely store radioactive waste. Implying that there are unsafe ways of doing it? I guess what am I doing with the waste? So the fissile fuel goes in and the nuclear waste comes out. It then goes into a solar neutron or an isotopic to produce plutonium or polonium. Which one did I need? That's to make plutonium pellet, which is used to make SPS casing. That doesn't seem right. Here we are. So I need the polonium, which I then put through the supercritical phase shift... Oh, SPS, right. To get the antimatter. So I'm going to have to build a SPS device. And that uses polonium and plutonium. And HDPE? What's HDPE? Substrate? With liquid ethylene and oxygen. Liquid ethylene is hydrogen and water and biofuel. Okay, so that looks like that's a whole other thing. Didn't anticipate that, I'm going to be honest. This thing is still very slow filling. Like, even with 3 of these. 3 more. I'm gonna need more bloody alloys, aren't I? There, quite a web of this stuff now, but I've got 6 aqueous accumulators. This has storage for it. I just want to test it to know how quickly this water's going to go down. I'm hoping it's enough, because I don't know how much more I can fit in the way of coolant, but that looks like tons, right? That's still going up. And it's generating nuclear waste. It is radioactive, though. That is the thing. Heat's pretty steady. Okay. That is now... Is that going... That's going down. That's going down. It's also generating a lot of steam. Temperature's about steady. And yeah, that is going down very quickly. So and that's at a burn rate of what? 0.1 millibuckets per tick? That's not very high. Sorry, it's a burn rate of 0.1 and the maximum is 4. And at this rate, it's already going way down. 0.2? Yeah, that's going down quicker. But it is generating more. So that's the trade-off. If I have the coolant and an output for the old coolant, then it can generate more waste. How much of this do I need? Nuclear waste? It's divided by 10 to get a single millibucket. And I need... oh, so much of this stuff. Alright. So, hopefully that's just going to stay in there when I turn this off. Scram? Yeah, that seems steady. So I need an output for the coolant. I need much, much more input for the coolant. Oh, hell. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's not ideal. I also need to faff around with all the other stuff, like what I get from it. I didn't realise I have to make stuff with the polonium. Not polonium. Plutonium? I think both. Yeah. Ah, will not decay inside a radioactive waste barrel. Does that mean this is decaying? No, that doesn't say it for the waste, just says it for those two. Okay. Well, I'm just going to leave the waste in there for now, and I'll check on it later and see if it's still 334. I better get a sign, because I will forget. Waste 334. So I'll check on this later, and hopefully it's still 334. Yeah, okay, that's not ideal. I wonder if it's a maximum of 4, because I've got like 4 rod blocks, and then the control rods on top. Yeah, I've still got a load of fuel, so fuel isn't the problem at the moment. The coolant issue is. Yeah, I feel like these are doing their best. But it's not enough. Okay. Alright, I'll have a think about that. And I'll come back to it later. Having a look at this. Because the cloche produces 2 essence per cycle or whatever. By a combination of the phytogenic insulator, that produces 1 essence and a seed, and then the seeds can be reprocessed into more essence. I wonder. I might try setting these up because I can fit more of them in. Because it's just a 1 by 1, and if it is the same thermal sort of system, then I could conceivably have oh, it's Kathy's music. I could conceivably have upgraded versions in the same way as I've upgraded the pulverizers and stuff. That could work. That could help. Like, it would need more of a setup for the output, but if it allowed me to put in, let's see, I've got like 3. Oh, it's 3 tall. Sorry, I thought this thing was just 2 tall. So yes, if I had like one there, the I don't know, the outflow pipe and another one there, I reckon I could cram more things into the space. It sort of needs testing to see the comparative use. Do I have a space on a floor to try it? I've got like a blank space on that one, and that one's currently unused. So what I could do is do just a direct test. So have like 1 row, because I think that's just 1 row. Yeah, 1 row of those versus 1 row of the phyto something. Phytogenic insulator. Because that might be quicker. And even if it's not quicker, it might be better use of the space. And that uses lumium, dirt, and well, I don't know what lumium is. What is lumium? Molten lumium is alloyed from tin, silver, and energized glowstone. Okay. Is there another way I can get to this? Lumium ingot? Can I craft this? I can craft it with glowstone, silver, and tin. Because I want to phase out the use of the smeltery. It's a bit of a slow process, whereas everything else I have is upgradable. So that might... Alright, I'll try that. And I need the seed reprocessor, which does use power. However, it is upgradable all the way up to Supremium, which uses a massive amount of power. And fuel as well? How does this thing work? I mean, it says that, but I don't trust it. It needs machine frame. Oh, it needs solium. Okay, well that's not going to happen. Upgrade not that one. Upgrade the pulverizer to a gold one because that's almost full, and I'm about to add a load of pulverizing things to it. Silver and tin are in there, so lumium dust. That's now in there, and I'm producing glowstone. And then lumium ingot is made by cooking lumium dust. And, oh, I need lumium gear as well. So lumium gear, easy enough. Looks like I need another smelting crafter as well, so I'll set one of those off. And meanwhile, I should now be able to make some phytogenics. So how much do they use? Lots of little things, but nothing in particularly high quantity. So let's go with, I think 60. I do not have the tin. Am I growing tin? I don't. I remember thinking about it. Did I actually set it up? I did not. Okay, well, damn. Give me a tin seed, so I've got one. And how many phyto can we make? Oh, wow, not even 10 of them. Sorry, 10 of them? Yes, we can make 10 of them. So it uses 10 tin per thing. How many tin do I have? Wow, I have enough for 11 phyto. That's not much at all. But I will make 10 for now. I have 2 using coal, so I will swap 1 over. Not that I actually have space in the crafter for it, mind. Okay, I might have to do tin manually until I can replace it with something else. Oh yeah, my 2 storage disks are done. Wasn't there a disk thing that I could use? Disk drive? No, that wasn't it. Disk manipulator. That uses 2 storage housing. Let's just set that up. Because I don't know what this disk manipulator is, but this is the first time I've actually needed to manipulate disks in any way, so I will give it a go. Well, not the first time, but it's the first time since discovering the disk manipulator was a thing. So, let's see. In and out? Oh, does this like allow me to just straight up swap stuff over? Alright. Sure. In? What's that doing? Out? I don't know what that's doing. I'm worried that's dumping it because there's nothing here. Oh, do I just put those in and then... I don't know what this is doing. That number's going down. It says insert into network, but I have no idea where it's going. I don't have any storage in the network for this stuff. Or is it only inserting stuff into, like, external storage? I don't know what is happening. 3 of those? No? That's going down. If I put it to extract, that goes up. Can I put in the 64? Set to extract both the 64s? Is that reducing anything? Is that reducing the number of these? Oh, I don't bloody know what's going on with these. This is a weird, weird thing. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of that because I don't trust it. I don't know where the stuff it was... I don't know where it was going. I mean, I think I understand what this is supposed to do. I think the idea is you can use this to empty stuff out of drives, because they are emptying. They're just not going into the drives I have, and I have no idea where the stuff in this drive is going. At all. I can only assume it's going into one of the many, like, connected inventories I've got, but I have no idea which one. I've had an idea, though. I am out of Certus quartz dust. How am I out of Certus quartz dust? I honestly did not think that was physically possible. How do I get more? Certus quartz essence from Certus quartz seeds. Well, damn, that's not good. I'm not out of Certus quartz dust. I'm carrying all my freaking discs like an idiot. Yeah, make a Certus quartz seed, because then I know I've got it and I can not panic. You know what? Screw this. Yeah, screw this. I'm just going to make another bloody disk drive, rather than faff around trying to get stuff in or out of this system that may or may not bloody work. I have a second disk drive. Why am I even... Whatever. May as well stick these in there as well. I cannot believe I'm faffing around when I can just add a second bloody disk bay. Whatever. Alright. Stop doing whatever you're doing. I'm not... I thought, oh, I know. I'm going to make a storage block, and then I can transfer the stuff out of a drive into a block, and then it's a self-contained thing, but that's probably going to need its own bloody controller, and then I'm going to have to, like, power the controller, and then I'm going to have to set it up so that it then goes into the... out of that and into... Oh, blah, 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 whatever. I don't care. It was a terrible, stupid idea, and I don't know why I thought it would be a quicker, clever way of doing it. Right, how do these things work?